Here are 15 things you know you should do, but you've basically not done them. And this is not because you do not have the time to do them. These 15 things I'm about to say, when I call their names, you will basically say, I've not done it too. Or you just tell me which one you've done in the comment section and which one you're guilty of not doing. Now, these are simple tips and tricks that would help your daily living. Now, before I get into the number one, I will tell you the thing that you have not done or the thing that you have done. And if you have not done it, I will tell you a fix on how you can be able to do it. The first one is put a finger down if you've backed up your mobile phone recently. So if you have not backed up your phone, it is something that you should actually do. And basically this would help you to always stay updated when you're moving from one phone to another phone. Also, if they steal your phone from you, you don't need to really panic a lot. If you get a new phone, you could just be able to get everything that you've backed up and you get it on your new phone. Easy peasy. This is how you can be able to back up your device. Go over to your device, go to the settings and search for backup in whatever device you're using. For me, I'm using an Apple phone. So once I click on backup, I'll click on iCloud backup and I will turn up the backup of my iPhone so that whenever I do anything on the phone, it just backs up to the cloud, and when I get a new phone, I could just be able to continue from where I stopped. Have you done this? Now let's go to number two. Now for number two, put your hand down if your mobile phone OS is up to date. Now, a lot of people do not update their mobile phones when new operating systems are given out. Now, I'm sure that iOS devices, you can be able to upgrade up to iOS 27 point something. That is if you're using a very good modeled iPhone. If you're using from the iPhone 6 to the iPhone X, iPhone 11, anyways, this should be a topic for another day, but you get the point. Now, if you're using an iPhone and you are not using the latest OS, this is how you can be able to go about it. Go to your mobile phone settings, click on General and click on Software Updates. With this, you can be able to automatically update your mobile phone with either data or with Wi-Fi. Easy peasy. If you've not done this, hit the like button, share this video to one friend that is almost like you, and maybe you just have to wait till the end of the video so that you do everything together. Let's get to the number three. Now for number three, there are applications that are on your phone that are definitely on your phone that you are not using. One thing you should actually do to free up space so that your phone would run smoothly is deleting them. Now, let's not go anywhere. Number four, all the unnecessary photos, videos and downloads that are on your phone or basically even on your laptop, it is about time to also delete it. It's almost working hand in hand with number three, right? That's why I just did it here for you. Now, let's go to number five. Number five is actually easy and something you could actually do right now. You can pause this video and go and do it. Now, number five is organizing applications into folders. So you can organize applications, things you use for your content creation, finance, and a lot of other things. You can organize them so that when you're basically looking for them, you can easily find them. To keep your social media safe and any platform that you're using, it's usually best to use two-factor authentication, and you can be able to use either Google Authenticator or any other authentication app that you believe works for you. This is something you could quickly download on your mobile phone, either using Play Store or the App Store, and quickly get over with it. Just two authentication so that whenever someone wants to hack into any of your accounts, they will need to come through you and you basically know on time. Number seven also deals with security, and this is using passwords that are hard to know. Now, when I mean using password that are hard to know, it seems a lot of people, and maybe this is something that our parents have taught us, you use your first name or you use your surname and the date of birth as your password. Come on, who does that now? This man. So it's usually best to use passwords, and when I mean passwords, your password should not be something that is related to you, like your date of birth or your name or something that could easily be used. That is why most platforms, they will tell you to put a capital letter, put small letters, and then put special characters and numbers too. Yeah, that is just the whole idea of the whole something. Now for number eight, it is usually best to review app permissions. That is the applications that you give permissions to your camera, to your microphone, also to your location, and basically anything. And this is for security reasons, so that people cannot be able to track you to your exact location, and people cannot be able to harm you or gain access that is unauthorized access to your cameras, watching you or listening to whatever you're saying. How you can go about this is just go over to your mobile phone settings, look for permissions, check all the applications that you've given permissions to and the amount of permissions that you've given to them, and then you can be able to limit some and give a few others needed permissions that they need. Number nine, which is one thing I know most people in this place do not do, is turning on the Find My Device. Now, in this our area, a lot of people feel that when their phone gets lost, it has gotten lost and it cannot be found back. But no, I tell you, the Find My Device actually works. But while staying safe with doing the whole backup, it is actually good to turn on the Find My Device. And this is how you can be able to do it. Just go to your settings. It is usually very easier when you can be able to search for something. Go to your settings and search for Find My Device. When you see the Find My Device icon, you toggle it on and do all the necessary things that are needed. Easy peasy. Now for number 10, this is actually something you could do at your leisure time. This is unsubscribing from emails that you have subscribed to even without knowing. Now, I'm sure if you go to your email, you would likely have over 10,000 unread emails of things that you're very sure that are unnecessary, right? This is how you can just go about it. Go to your email, go to the manage subscription section, and then you can unsubscribe from all the emails that are sending you spam messages that you likely do not want to see. Maybe newsletters of things that you have subscribed to decades ago that you're basically not using. This is an easy way to be set free from companies you do not want to see their ads. It is usually better to free up your phone on time before your phone starts getting slow. So this is how to fix it. Basically delete the bunch of things that you're not using on your phone, especially the screenshots of things that you would likely not go back to or the things you will likely not buy. Now, another safety tip comes in number 12. Log out from all the devices that you're changing. That is, if you're selling a device, log out all your socials, log out completely, and be very sure that you've logged out of all your accounts or things that have to do with your personal life on the mobile phone you're either giving out or selling out. Now, this is something that I know a lot of you do not do. Just take the blame. Cleaning your phone screen and your phone case, right? Just do it now. Just take a wipe and clean your phone case or clean your phone screen. Now, this is something that is one of the easiest things to do. For number 14, set phone screen limit so that you could be able to do other things with your time. Time is precious. Time is money. Time is... You shall understand what I'm trying to say. Now for number 15, which is the last but not the least, use original chargers on your phone. This would increase the lifespan of your mobile phone so that your phone will not actually get spoiled quite easily. Anyways, I'm sure that there are some of you that if you tell us the price of your phone and the price of the chargers you're using, the earth will tremble. Anyways, how many out of the 15 are you guilty of not doing, and how many have you actually done right now? Do well to share this video with that your friend that you're sure is guilty of all of them. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your friends so that the fun will continue. And do not forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and other AI, tech, and Capcut editing videos. Generally, everything. I'll see you in the next video, and as always, peace.